Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one. So today we're going to talk about Randall Wolford. And Randall Wolford, he got caught in the Murphy, Texas sting, right? And he calls himself Lightman Texas at AOL.com. I'm the light man, you know? And anyways, he's part of the Murphy, Texas sting where that Lewis Conrad guy, he deleted himself. So all the charges against most of the guys were dropped. And this knucklehead has the charges dropped and then goes and gets caught in another sting. But we can just discuss that later on in the video. So he's an oil drilling consultant, guys, and oil drilling consultants make a whole lot. So we'll jump into that part too. But before we do, guys, please remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment. It really helps to keep this channel going. If you have a request, drop that in the comments or drop it in the Discord. I leave the links to the Discord in all my live streams. So guys, please feel free to join the live streams, call in. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, guys, if you have given me a request, it's probably coming down the pipeline. And if it's been a while, guys, feel free to remind me because I have a long list. All right. So, yeah, guys, I was thinking about like why he would risk his job because oil drilling consultants make a lot of cash, guys. Check this out. Average salary for a drilling consultant, $114,000 a year. And that's the median. So a lot of guys are making more than that. And a lot of these jobs are down in rural areas. So like rural Texas, that's a lot of cash. Look at it. Imagine 166 grand a year in rural Texas, like, you know, like places like Beaumont and stuff. That's big ballin' money, you know? And I was looking at state by state. So like Michigan, the average salary is 111 grand. Tennessee, 104,000. In Tennessee, that's a lot of money, man. Illinois, 145 grand. New York, 134. Where's Texas? Texas. Where is it? Let's see where Texas is, guys. I think Maryland had a really high number too, which is pretty crazy. Texas, 105 grand. And then Maryland was up there. It was like 125 or something. But yeah, these guys make pretty good money, man. You know, and this knucklehead, he's been doing it for years. So, you know, he's way up there. And he ruined it because he wanted to go chase a 12-year-old. So I don't feel bad for him because he is a piece of trash. So guys, there's no chat log because none of the Murphy, Texas things, because they were all dismissed. The chat logs aren't public knowledge, so we won't be able to look at a chat log, but we can look at this knucklehead in all of his glory. So here we go.
In its sex predator investigation, a variety of men show up, and it's no different here in Murphy, Texas.
Murphy, Texas.
The potential child predators range in age from 23 years old to 63.
How's your drive?
Not bad.
From unemployed.
Not bad.
Hey, how are you?
I have to say, guys, she's probably the worst decoy out of all the female decoys. Now, I mean, nothing personal, but she's like the least believable, right? Even with the Emily girl, them wearing the blonde wigs, they're a lot more believable than this one. But I think she was on short notice, and they couldn't find anyone else. So
How are you?
Good, how are you?
To successful businessmen. Take Randall Wolford, an
Randall Wolford,
oil drilling consultant.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Oh man.
How are you?
How you doing?
Lost?
No?
Online, he calls himself itnew2me.
Oh,
while chatting with
I thought he called himself Light Man, but I guess when he gets caught in the next sting that they don't show because we don't have footage, but it's actual police sting, he calls himself Light Man.
Reverted just as decoy, he says he wants to go to lunch and a movie with Sequoia, a girl who tells him she's 13.
13. Ugh.
He's 52. The next day, his intentions go from creepy to pornographic.
I would come over and make out with you, show you how it feels.
Look at the picture they've had. And here we go with the narrator, guys. That's right. Here we go.
Show you how it feels. Let you enjoy me as much as I would you. I love to give oral and feel the sensation for your orgasms.
Then, less than 2 hours after that chat, he shows...
Look at the size of this room. This is the thing about the Murphy, Texas thing, guys, is how big this area was. Because usually they're just in the kitchen area, right? But now they have the whole room for the camera guy and all of them to kind of like spring into action, right? And I think that one of them has to come down the stairs too. So I hope that they gave him some hazard pay or something. Because what if he trips, you know?
After that chat, he shows up at the house. He thinks the girl's mother is working until midnight.
So where's your mom working?
Oh, actually she works with computers in Austin.
What is that, like trail mix or nuts or something? And this animal's just sticking his whole hand in there? Dude, scoop with the cup, man. What are you doing?
So she goes away on business a lot.
Or is that ice? Even worse, dude, scoop with the cup, but don't put your nasty hands in the ice bucket.
Nice house.
Yeah.
The 52-year-old makes a comment about the pool table. The decoy asks a provocative question.
Did I put you at the pool table?
Yeah, once.
Really?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Wow.
Look at that goofy smile on his face. Guys, look, so I can't get over this. He picks up the ice with his bare hands, right? Puts it in the glass, pours it to her, gives it to her. As like, here, drink my nasty hand filth. Ah! You dirty scumbag, you.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's about the only thing I'm any good at on the pool table.
But we won't have a chance to see his billiard skills tonight.
So why don't you make yourself at home?
How you doing?
Chris, don't shake his dirty hands, man, and don't drink out of the ice, and don't drink the ice from the ice bucket either, man. Oh man, he's probably scratching his scraggly beard and armpits and stuff. Ugh.
Do it fine. Apparently, the
Dude,
wheel...
man, look at Chris Hansen. He's tall enough, right? But now he has the, I've said this before, he's got the dark suit and the turtleneck on. So now you really don't even know what's going on. You just know that there's a tall guy with a turtleneck and a black suit. Prime Chris Hansen.
He'll start turning in his head.
And how old are you?
I'm 49.
49.
Remember, he's really...
I'm 49. Ah, you're so clever there, dude.
52. Online, he gave yet another age, 46. Then as he helps himself to candy, he comes up with this.
And I was fully intending on sitting right here until her mother got home.
Okay. Right.
You were.
Yes, sir. I was. I was going to explain to her mother how I come to be here.
And how are you going to explain that?
This shows, guys, people really don't think on their feet. Guys, okay, I'm going to tell you this much. Guys. I'm a terrible liar, so I don't lie much. Like, I always tell the truth, often to my detriment, right? Like, I'm not, like, brutally honest, but I'll just tell you the truth, right? And, like, I can't play poker. Like, I don't have a poker face. I just don't. Like, so and I think most people are not, like, sociopathic enough to, like, be able to just look someone dead in the eye and tell some crazy story and look, like, you know, dead ass serious. So, anyways.
To the mother.
By telling her about the chat.
You're going to say, hi. I was cruising a chat room. I started talking to your daughter. I asked her if she ever masturbated. I asked her if I could have sex with
Get him, Chris. Get him.
her.
About it.
During the interview, he starts to waffle. Some of the time, itnew2me comes clean.
I have a 26-year-old daughter.
26-year-old daughter. Now, back when she was 13, if a 49-year-old came calling, would you be okay with that?
No, sir, I wouldn't.
So why?
I like how Chris tries to do that. He does his little imitation of Southern accent. If your 12-year-old daughter had a 49-year-old gentleman suitor, what would you do there, guy?
Is it okay for you to come here?
Well, it is.
He realizes what he said in his chat speaks for itself.
Oopsie.
I would love to taste you, Sequoia. Show you how good it feels to have a man down on you.
Yes, sir, I did say that. No denying it.
I would enjoy that very much.
While he can't deny what he said online, he sticks with the claim he would have waited for the girl's mother to return.
I guess that's the story he's sticking to, guys.
Now, the other problem with your Good Samaritan story is that that was not the discussion you had when you first came in here.
She asked me if I had ever done it on a pool table, and I said yes, alone.
Look at his eyes. Look at look at his eyes. Dude, you are doomed, bro. Doomed.
Time ago.
What was the next move?
Talk to her.
Since I wasn't buying that explanation, he tries another route.
Let's see what he pivots to, guys.
One we've heard repeatedly. He brings up God.
This story just does not add up.
Well, Chris, whether it adds up or not, God is my Savior. That is the truth.
Come on, man. It was just like, what's his name? That's that slave to mistresses guy. I am a Muslim. I would not do this. Or the Jesus rocks guy. You know, I wouldn't do that because I'm into Jesus. Please.
You a religious man?
Yes, sir. I'm a faithful man. Yes, sir.
Does your faith involve visiting 13-year-old girls or home alone?
No, sir. It does not. And I really screwed up.
Well, there's a couple things you got to know. And I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. And we're doing a story on adults.
He takes her drink too. Is he missing a finger? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. I never noticed that.
You got to know. And I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. And we're doing a story on adults.
Dude, look, guys, he's missing a finger. He's missing his forefinger or whatever. Yeah, on his right hand. But I guess he is into oil drilling, and so probably got caught in something. I don't know, but I never noticed that. I mean, it's not his forefinger, his pointer finger, duh. But he's missing his pointer finger right there.
Who try to meet kids online for sex. Now, if there's any...
He takes the coke with him. It's like, I started this, I'm gonna finish it.
Anything else you'd like to say?
And look at the cameraman running after him, and the boom guy too.
Hey, Randy, we'd like to hear it. If not,
He's apparently
There's a guy coming down the stairs, guys, right there. I wonder if they drew straws to see who would be going up the stairs each time.
never seen to catch a predator and doesn't realize while he's walking away from us drinking.
Of course, guys, he walks out the door. He thinks he's getting away. But just like my boy Ramsey Bolton says,
if you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention.
And he's walking towards the Murphy Police Department.
Police! Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
He's whisked away in an unmarked car and driven to the police station where he's searched.
look at him.
You got anything on you that's gonna stick me or poke me?
No.
The police find a condom in his pocket. His truck is also thoroughly searched.
He owns 14 guns as well.
Turns out
They said he owns 14 firearms. Wow.
itnew2me is a gun enthusiast.
Well, because, Texas.
It's a list of all the guns and serial numbers. There weren't any guns in the truck.
Officers also find naked pictures of the 52.
Who just carries a digital camera with naked pictures of themselves? And you know that these are going to all be entered into evidence, guys. So in his trial, they're going to be like, and now we have Exhibit 22. Did you have this naked picture of yourself on this digital camera, sir? Well, that's a yes or a no question there, guy.
Old on his digital camera. Then he's brought into the booking station.
Knucklehead.
Do you have any allergies?
No, ma'am.
You turn your face that way?
He leaves the booking station and is brought in for questioning.
Dude, your face is already on camera, man. Like, what are you doing? I think this is trying to, like, take some kind of control over the situation, you know?
After he's read his rights, he starts to talk, telling a familiar story that police don't buy.
And just as I told Chris...
he's using Chris Hansen's name as if they're best friends or whatever. I told Chris, my buddy there, you know?
With Dateline, my intention was to sit right there and wait until her mother come home.
Eventually, he tells her the truth.
I truly don't know why I was so stupid. All the way down here, I was telling myself, yeah, this isn't.
Guys, I'm going to say this every single video that I do. So if you've heard me make this speech before, fast forward if you want. Don't ever talk to the cops. Don't. Now, this knucklehead, he's an idiot and whatever. Guys, most of my subscribers, I assume that you're, law-abiding citizens. There are times where even regular, everyday citizens will be dragged in by the cops for questioning. Guys, the cops are not your friends. Now, I am not anti-police. I'm pro-good police and anti-bad police. But the police are not your friends, and they're not there to help you. Do not waive your rights at all. If you have the right to remain silent, you have the right to an attorney. Exercise both of those rights, because they will hem you up so fast. And that's the thing about these predators, guys, is the hubris. They think that they can somehow try and talk their way out of this. And then they end up digging themselves in deeper. Not, like I said, I don't feel bad for this, but this is a teachable moment to anyone who's listening to this. Guys, don't talk to the cops. They're not your friends.
This isn't right.
Even the good ones.
Right, and
No, it's definitely not right. Somebody your age going over to a 13-year-old girl's house to have sex.
it's pretty low.
When you were chatting with her and talking about sexual things, like at one time you talked about...
Listen to this guy's accent. This guy sounds more like Bill Clinton, dude.
I want to hold her close and you'd like to feel her have an orgasm.
Yes, sir.
Is that true?
Yes, sir, I did.
At the time you were doing that chat, didn't you intend to have sex with the girl?
I guess you could say I did, yes, sir.
I guess you could say that I did. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm guilty as charged. I have to accept my punishment.
He goes before a judge.
Oh, look who it is. Look, the whole train full of losers, man. That is, what is his name? That's not, that's Stanley. Hey, Stanley. So you're first in line in court, Stanley? Oh, man.
And bail is set.
So you're charged with online solicitation of a minor. I've set your bail at $50,000.
$50,000. Yep. Arrested in Murphy, Texas. There we go. Yep. So we can see, guys. Yeah, I don't know if that music's copyright or not, so I will just do that. Yeah, so look. Yep. He got the charges dropped, and then his wife did divorce him. Which good on her, man. Because that idiot who brought his kid, his wife stayed with him. So, here we go. There we go, guys. March 20th, 2008. He began talking to a police sergeant posing as a 13-year-old. And look, this knucklehead asked her, "Are you a cop?" She said no, and he still kept going. Guys, I usually try to not swear, but how fucking stupid can you be? Oh man. Look at that. He wanted to do, sent corn images, and of course the obligatory nudes of himself. Yeah. And then of course, dude, what did McDonald's do to be the meeting place for all these perverts and the people they're trying to get, dude? Dude, McDonald's is probably like, well, no, we have no part in this, please. Oh man, yeah. So he went there, and the 19-year-old cop was there, and then he took off, and he got caught. And yeah, man, look at that. Indicted on attempting to persuade, induce, entice, or coerce a minor to engage in SA. And here's the thing, guys. He'd gotten off. He had the charges dropped from the first investigation. And here this knucklehead is doing it again. Oh, guys, he got 292 months or whatever. That's Texas for you, bro. They are not playing. Uh-oh. He said, look, role-playing chat room, just like shoemakers. Like, I didn't believe it was really her. Role-playing chat room, bro. Role-playing chat room. Bad news, man. Look at that. He said that he expressed interest in doing it with a minor and asserted that he previously done it. 1-day trial. They dropped. See, I told you guys, the South is not playing, and I wish that this fervor, this treatment would be nationwide for these idiots. You know, 24 years and 4 months in prison without parole, and they're trying to say, oh yeah, you know, it was. He tried to appeal and say that it wasn't fair and all this other stuff. So he applied to have the Supreme Court review his conviction. It was denied. He's still in jail to this day. What a knucklehead, you guys. Oh man, I wish. Like I said, California and all these states that give these light sentences, I wish that they'd act like Texas and Georgia and Florida, because that is a deterrent, you know. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. One more thing, guys. So I remember, where's Beaumont, Texas? Okay. So Beaumont, Texas, guys. For those of you that have never been to Beaumont's up there, kind of in the northeast of Texas. So it's north of Houston, and there is like all the oil fields are all there, like kind of around that area. So you can see there's San Antonio, Houston, and then Beaumont's there. This whole like 96, 99 area, there's a lot of oil fields there. So a lot of really rich people who deal with like the oil industry live in Houston, Beaumont, I believe Galveston, right? Guys, Beaumont might look nice in these pictures, but dude, I like the heat, and Beaumont's the hottest heat I've ever felt. And what I mean by, I've been to Vegas where it was like 114 degrees, but that was a dry heat. Nothing's worse than 99% humidity. And I had to go to Beaumont for a training once, and it was hell. It was hell, guys. It was so bad. Like you walk out of your hotel room or whatever. Yeah, it's nice. And you're just drenched in sweat. It's like you just stepped into a shower, right? And you're just tired all the time. And everyone who's from there, the heat doesn't bother them. But if you have to do anything, if you have to walk anywhere or do anything, it's just horrible, guys. The heat is horrible. So, guys, just don't go to Beaumont. Don't. If you're going to go to Texas, go to San Antonio, Dallas, or Austin, right? Corpus Christi, they have some pretty cool beaches there. But yeah, guys, don't go anywhere else in Texas. Just don't. So, all right, you guys, I appreciate you. This is AJ, and I am out of here.